Big Z Reviews. The Last Voyage of the Demeter is a new horror thriller from director André Øvredal from the excellent film The Autopsy. And I enjoyed it, but it definitely was a little long.
Something ripped apart the animals.
All the livestock?
This looks like a bite.
Search the ship. Everywhere. Evil is on board. Powerful evil.
So most of this ship takes place on a boat, and I know a lot of people calling it Dracula on a boat would have been a better title. And definitely the title isn't great, but essentially that is a chapter of one of the original Dracula book. It's basically him going from Romania, Transylvania, or whatever, and going to London, and that he feasts on all of the people on the boat. And, that is the setup for the film, and that they set it right from the beginning. They have the intro of, the ship is coming to port, and they're all freaking out because of whatever's on the ship. And you go back in time, and you see your main character, Corey Hawkins, as a black doctor, one of the first ones that graduated, but no one wants to have him be a doctor, so he's going back to London. And then, there's, the captain is Liam Cunningham, and the first mate is David Desmalchian, and a stowaway is Aisling Francois. This is I think I liked that the boat is a character, and the boat is awesome. It makes me of how good it did for. I don't think it was that expensive for what they did with the boat and the ocean, but it looked really good and made me want to see Robin Hobb's Ship of Magic series, with see what it could do with that, and I'd rather see that, but the idea is that, slowly once they leave the port, one after all the animals are drained of blood, and one person keeps dying each night, and and it's Dracula, and I think that I almost wish it would have been because it is Dracula. I wish they would have been more Dracula almost, because he's just a monster. You only get one kill. He kind of says something to the guy, he repeats it, but it's almost it's just a mindless monster. You don't really see any aspects of actual Dracula, and I mean they're trying to do their own thing, but at the same time it's if you're gonna use Dracula, why not have a little bit more of the humanity of Dracula? It's at first I thought it was that he was weakened and he needed their blood, and each time he become more like the actual Dracula, but it kind of didn't. He just got more monstrous, more like a bat almost. And it was interesting, but I didn't love that aspect of it. And I also found that it's almost 2.5 hours long or something like that. And I feel it could have been a lot tighter. It definitely dragged at times, and got a little repetitive with each night, there's something going on in the shadows and one of them gets killed, they could have tightened it up a little bit, but at the same time, they do some brutal things that you wouldn't expect, and I liked a lot of what it did. I don't know if I don't ever think I ever want to come back to it, I saw it once, I don't see me ever seeing it again, and I don't know if I'd highly recommend it, but it's not a bad film. It's just nothing amazing. I'd probably give a 7 out of 10. 6.75 out of 10. It's a decent film. It's just I wanted more from it. I when I saw the trailers, I was I don't know. So but I thought I'd check it out, and it is pretty much what I thought it'd be from the trailers. Nothing that special. Dracula on a boat, But the actors are great, and there's some cool stuff in here. I just didn't love it. But thanks for watching. If you want to see more of me, you can subscribe down below. Thanks.